Hey, Jeremy, we're seeing, an increase in the cost of living and the scale of the cost of living or cost of greed crisis. Bills expected to go up to £4,200, up to £5,000. We're seeing, heat shelters and stuff like that being developed, and we're also seeing a scale of pushback from that as well, with the Enough is Enough campaign and other groups of people coming together. Could you comment on that?
Well, there's a big campaign coming up, Enough is Enough, and we're supporting that through Peace and Justice Project, and many unions are, which is great. But there has to be some very fundamental answers, and one of which is to roll back on the privatisation of the public services that happened under Thatcher and Major, and by taking the energy companies immediately into public ownership, so that they would then become the purchasers and distributors of power, of energy, and obviously the price can be controlled within that to protect people against what is going to be a penurious price increase, which will simply leave a lot of people freezing this winter.
And then finally, for lots of people, there's a big crowd out there. What are some practical things that they can do, some organizations, like how can they touch base in their communities and start to build that counterpower?
We're going to defeat the price rise and defeat what the energy companies are doing with their greed by popular action, and that means the meetings, the marches, the demonstrations, the pressure, and eventually they'll be forced to give way. The French government has already taken EDF fully into public ownership in order to control the prices